We're so thankful to our citizens. They have responded with emails and calls and just a lot of inquiry over what is broadband, is this going to come to my area, etc. So I'm going to try to clarify some of that today. So when we say the term broadband, we're just talking about access to the internet and how fast that data transfers from one spot to the other. It's simply internet and the speed of which that internet connection is. So anytime you hear broadband, just think of internet. Broadband gets used a lot at the federal level to define how monies are going to be distributed. It gets talked about a lot at the state level, how we're going to put money towards broadband initiatives. That's basically access to the internet. So what we want as a county is we want to hear from our citizens. We feel like there's stories out there that are worth telling that helps our case with the Office of Regulatory Staff to fund some of these projects that we want to do. As we mentioned in our first announcement, we're going to advance this at the speed of funding. Those funding dollars lie in the hands of the state and the legislature, and the more data that we can collect about the condition of the internet access in our county, that gives evidence for ORS to validate why they want to come to Anderson, why they want to fund the projects we're going to do. So with that said, we're going to give you an avenue to do that. We're going to publish an email address that will allow you to tell your broadband story. We want to hear your lack of internet. We want to hear your unavailability of internet. We want to hear your quality of internet story so that we can further advance our cause. If you'll tell us your story, we'll make sure that that gets in the hands of the right people, and that helps us come to your area quicker. We've just been inundated with a lot of questions. Is it coming to my neighborhood? What does this mean? Is Pendleton going to have access to broadband? Or some of the more rural areas going to have access to broadband? We want to communicate your need to our state government and our legislature and our county council to be able to further this cause. So once again, thank you. Thank you for allowing us the opportunity to dive into your story and understand a little bit more of your need. Thank you for your response of how well we're doing in this situation and in this initiative, and we want to serve our county really well. The best way that you can help us do that is to provide all of that information for us.